Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today I want to share with you how to host a Zoom meeting. It's a pretty easy process once you create a Zoom account. So let me walk you through the steps and where you can go to get some more information. So when you go to the internet and you type in Zoom in your browser, just type Zoom and hit enter, it will take you to the Zoom website. And this is what the Zoom website looks like. If you do not have an account, you'll get a prompt over here to create an account. So you do have to create an account to be able to host a meeting. So you can see I already have an account and it says my account right here. If you did not, this is where you would find the create an account. They make it very easy for you to use, and if you look on this main screen there, it constantly scrolls through different things. So it has helpful resources here, so if you were to click something, it will give you all kinds of information and resources to help you with your Zoom meeting. If I go back to the home page here, if you even scroll down, it gives you videos. It tells you how to set up the meetings, a webinar, conferences, that type of thing. So it is very user-friendly to use Zoom. Don't be afraid to use it because there are a lot of tutorials built in. And if you look up here at the top where it says resources, they also have information there. It gives you the prompt to download the Zoom client if you have not done so with an account. It gives you video tutorials, live trainings, webinars. So there's tons and tons of resources for you to use to be able to set up your account and to use your account. They do make it easy for you right here on the main screen to host a meeting. If you were to click that, you could host a meeting with the video on, with the video off, and with the screen share only. So you could do it right from this. But I'm going to go into my account and show you from there just so you can see. So I'm in my account and this is what it looks like. And if you go over here to meetings, it will show any meeting that you might have available. Also, if you go up here, we will click host a meeting right here. I'm going to do it with the video off just so you can see, and I can turn it on from there. So if you click that host a meeting, you can click open Zoom meetings, and once you do that, it will connect, and then it'll ask you if you want to join with your audio, which you will want to, because otherwise you'll have to use the chat and no one else will be able to hear you. Down here at the bottom, you can see I have my microphone on, and you can see it's green and it's moving. If it was not moving, if I clicked it, you would see that it is on mute. It does give you the shortcut here, and you can push in your space button also for mute. But this is the main screen you get, and this is the join link that you would share with someone else. So say you started your meeting and someone else wanted the information, you just click copy URL and you'll be able to get the URL for the meeting link. If you would like to share your screen, you can do it from here also, or invite other people. So let's click invite other people, and this way you can go right to your email and send the invite link according to whatever email you have set up. If you click share screen from here, you'll be able to share different screens that you have on your device, or you could use a whiteboard or other types of things. And I'll come back to that in just a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and click join audio. This would be if you were on a device and you wanted to add your phone to it. You can call into this number and put this in, and you'll be able to be connected with your phone to the audio for it. So let's go ahead and go into the actual meeting. I'm going to go ahead and click start video. And now see, you can see me in the video. If you turn it off, you will only be able to see the main screen. So let's go ahead and let me go down here to the bottom. Of course, you saw the microphone, the audio is here, your video is here. Then you have this security. And what it means is you can add different things to your meeting for people to come in and go out. So if you're in a meeting and you don't want anybody else to join, you can click lock meeting. You also have the waiting room available, and it is automatically turned on now. It is a security feature of Zoom now. If you decide when someone comes to the meeting, they will get a pop-up that says the waiting room is available. You will be able to see who wants to join, and if you're good with them joining, you just click join and they will join you in your meeting. Also, you can determine what you want your participants to do. If you want them to share screen, you can turn that on. If you want them to be able to chat through the chat, that will be checked on, or they can rename themselves to something else. So those are options you have as the host to determine what you want the people to be able to do that join your meeting. As far as participants go, I like to click this open so that over here on the right, I can see all the participants in here, and it gives me more options. And one thing I like to do here is I play the enter and exit chime. So when people come in and out of the meeting, I know, or if I'm doing something else and I have several things open at a time, it'll chime me so I know that, hey, there's somebody there waiting on me. I need to get them in this meeting. So you have those options down here at the bottom, the three little dots. You can also invite other people from here. You can mute everyone. If there's a lot of background noise and things going on, all you have to do is click mute all, and it will mute everyone. And then if you have a session where you want people to talk, you can unmute them all this way. Here's the chat button. If you click chat, you can see over here on the right, it gave me another box. And right here is where you can message someone. You can type a message here and it'll go to everyone in the meeting, or you can do it privately. If someone's in the meeting with me, their names will come up and you can send a private message to them. As a host, you can add files here. So if you have something in your Dropbox, OneDrive, Google Drive, your computer, all of those things, if you click it, it will add it to this chat. And then you can also, if you decide that you want to save this chat, let me move this down just a bit so you can see it. If you want to save this chat, you can just click Save Chat and it'll save to your device however you want to. So that's real nice. So if you have things back and forth, questions or information that you want to be able to remember for later, you can actually save that chat for later. All right, let's move this back up. All right, so as far as sharing your screen goes, as the host, if you click this open, you can determine whether everybody can share, or only one person at a time can share, and that will even include you as the only person that can share. But if you click multiple, that means several people can share. So if you're like, hey, so-and-so, can you share whatever, you have to have this turned on for them to be able to share it. The advanced options sharing, it kind of pops up this way, and you have the same kind of settings. Who will share, only hosts, all participants, who can start sharing when someone else is sharing, and you can determine all participants or just the host. Once you bring up the share screen, you have a lot of different options. If you have other windows open, anything you have open will show up down here, or like I have a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to go ahead and bring this one up first just to show you. If you just click the share, it'll come up. You have a lot of great options as a host. At the top, you'll have this, it'll show that you're sharing your screen, and you can pause the share, you can annotate, you have more information here. You can choose breakout rooms. I'll go into those here in just a minute. You can hide things, you can share sounds, all kind of things you can do right here within this share. So if I go back up to the share, you can do the annotate, which is very nice. You can do a select, a text, a drawing, a stamp. Let's do a stamp. I'm going to put a stamp right there. Good job. Also, you could do like a check mark. There's all kind of different things that you can use within the annotate. It's very nice. You have a spotlight, an eraser, formatting, undo. I can undo it all, or if I hit clear, it'll clear everything off. You even have the option to save it. Whatever you're working on, it will be saved. So it's nice, this annotated tool to be able to use within a meeting that way. So if you can see here, these are the options that you have up here at the top. So I'm going to click new share. So if you're a host and you have something else you want to share, I'm going to say new share. And what I'm going to share now is I'm going to share a whiteboard. And this is a great feature to be able to write on and have interactive type things. So you can, it has the same things as you have with the other annotated share, but you can have information here that you can share with other people. If you go down here to the bottom, you have the option of several pages. So say you put stuff on here and you have the ability for everybody to write or type or put whatever they want to put on here. If you decide you need to go to the next, clear it, you can. Or if you want to go on to the next page, you just go to the next page and it gives you a nice clear board to be able to put on and share and do whatever you want to as far as within the meeting to be able to write on the whiteboard. So you do have a lot of options as a host as far as that type of stuff goes. So I just X out of the share screen. Again, with the sharing options, you have to make sure they're turned on for all participants to be able to participate in that part. You do have the option to record your meeting. You can click record. If I was not muted, I'll go ahead and unmute it. So right now it says recording. You can see up here in the top left that is recording this meeting. So if it's something that you want to save as a video for later, it's nice to be able to record it and then you can share it with someone else that way. So you do have the record option right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and click this to stop the recording, and the recording is stopped. You see right here at the top right, it says the recorded file will be converted to an MP4 when the meeting ends. So you'll be able to have that meeting video recorded for you for later. There is also the option of breakout rooms. And this is very nice if you have a lot of people or you want people to practice one-on-one or talk away from the group. You can determine how many rooms that you want. And you can put how many people that you want into a room. So you do that and you click create room, and then you have 4 different breakout rooms and you can assign people to them. You do have other options to move all participants to breakout rooms automatically. You can put a timer. So say you want people to work for 10 minutes in there, you can make a timer for 10 minutes. Once that time is over, it closes the breakout room. So even if you do like a countdown, the countdown will come up in the room. They'll be able to see the countdown knowing that I have 1 minute before I will be back to the main session. So it's really cool. If you want to move people to different rooms, you can do that again. And then if you do breakout rooms, you decide you want to do different ones, you can recreate them and it'll start the room all over and it'll be different rooms and you can assign people to them. So that's the way the breakout room works. It's really a neat feature to have if you have a lot of people in the meeting. So there's a lot that goes on with hosting. There are a lot of great features on here. I hope this gave you a nice overview. Again, if you go on to Zoom, they have a lot of details there. They have things written out step by step. They have video features. I hope that you'll take a look at that and hopefully will answer any questions you have about hosting a meeting. And I know people were very apprehensive at first, but it's pretty user-friendly, and if you're one of those people that likes to look around and click, you should be able to find everything easily that you need to host a meeting. I hope you have a great day. See you soon.